So most people think that reckless driving is just a bad traffic ticket. Unfortunately, in Utah, reckless driving is a crime. It's a Class B misdemeanor. Hey, my name is Travis Christiansen at 𝗥𝗲𝗰𝗸𝗏 Law, and our phone number is 435-674-2564. Now, I'm going to read some of this because I want to make sure I get it right about the definition of what reckless driving is, and then we'll talk about some defense strategies, how sometimes we might be able to beat it. So here's the definition. Under Utah law, reckless driving means operating a vehicle with willful or wanton disregard for the safety of persons or property. Now that's a judgment call, and it's broader than you might think. Common examples include excessive speed, especially through school or residential zones, aggressive lane changing, those knuckleheads that weave in and out of traffic, tailgating, running red lights, and racing. That's the most common one I see, is people, two guys trying to race each other down the road. Road rage incidents can also count as reckless driving, cutting people off, slamming on your brakes in front of them, and those kind of things. So here's the deal. First offense, reckless driving is a B misdemeanor, 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Subsequent offenses, if somebody's hurt, can be charged as an A misdemeanor, which carries up to 364 days in jail and a much larger fine. Reckless driving, the big thing that happens with reckless driving is it's like the maximum amount of points it can hit your license, and it could result in your license being suspended. The other thing about reckless driving is you can pretty much expect that your insurance rates are going to go up, and you might even get dropped and have to get an even more expensive insurance carrier that covers high-risk people. So here's the thing. If you've faced or gotten a ticket, even though they give you a ticket, it is charging you with a criminal offense for reckless driving. Don't do it alone. There are some things we can look at because, were there dash cam videos that have it? Were there other witnesses that saw it? Maybe they saw something different than the cop saw. So there are things that we can look at in the police report to determine if there's some defenses. Because remember, the prosecution and the cops have to prove that willful or wanton disregard. If they can't prove willful or wanton, we might get you off. Now, most of the time what we do is we negotiate to some, speeding ticket or, speed too fast for conditions, something other than the reckless driving. You still get the points, you still pay fines, but it isn't as severe as that reckless driving ticket. So if you've got that reckless driving ticket, we would love to hear from you, see if we can't do something to help you. 𝗥𝗲𝗰𝗸𝗏 Law, 𝗥𝗲𝗰𝗏.com. My name is Travis Christiansen. Our phone number, 435-674-2564.